나의 속도가 돈이라면 벤 홈이 더 세게 괴롭혀봐 나를 rain 홈이 다가서면 뱅뱅 전부 걸어 게임처럼 너의 고개를 떨굴 때는 댄서니 모두 몸에 걸어 눈이 빛나는 걸로 전부 걸치고 나니 노리는 것들이 꿔 발밑에 쫓아와도 너는 절대 못 껴 넘어질 배포도 없는 애들은 no 따라오지 못하는 건
Welcome back, guys, to the Overwatch pre-show. I know you all missed it. I know you all loved it last year, and it's true. It's true. I'm back. I'm back. You know, the best part of the stream is me, of course. Nobody cares about Overwatch. We're just here for my hijinks. This time I have friends. I finally have friends. I have Grumpo and I have Rose.
Hello.
And we are going to be doing the Overwatch pre-show. We're doing some Overwatch GeoGuessr today. I have no idea how this is going to work, so we're going to figure it out together. Let's go. Let's go, gamers. Oh,
boy.
Scrims row. Scrims row. All right. All right. How we will have peace at any cost.
So true. We're waiting for...
Is this...
So we're looking for that specific part.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, do I need a keyboard and mouse to do this? I think I do. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Nyx is doing it right now, right?
Okay.
So are we just watching Nyx do it then? Okay. Okay. And we're all doing a different map, right? Okay, good.
Okay.
So are we the stream right now, or is Nyx the stream? Okay, okay. So okay. So we get to make fun of Nyx. He scored 0 points. This guy. Can't believe it. Scrims row. Okay, I wanted to originally say that it was, is it?
Is it? It's not in the hotel.
No, it's not in the hotel.
Isn't that Second Point Mini?
I think it is. Is it because it's bookstore, right?
Yeah.
Or it's either first, it's either right there, or it's second offensive spawn. You can't cheat like that, Nyx. You can't get all the way in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
A little too far.
Oh, you know what it is? That bookshelf is not that area is different on the Christmas map, and I always think of the Christmas map because why would you not play Christmas Kings Row?
Yeah.
But it's Scrims Row. Oh my god, 5,000 points. We are eating so good tonight, gamers.
5,000 of your points, please.
That's second point.
The Mega?
I didn't think it was above
It's
where the
second
subway
point.
station is.
No, because it's not in hotel. It's Hoofenhoch is definitely second point. Yeah.
Oh,
It's a little. Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
I just saw it.
It's right across the street from the bookstore.
It's right. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. My Walmart bird. My Walmart bird. No. Love you, Alex. There.
5,000
Bada bing,
of
bada boom. So shrimple. It's so shrimple, gamers. Even Nyx can do it.
I would hope so.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow. I wonder where it is.
Okay. This one's really difficult. Just hit F. No. You're getting farther and farther, actually. That you actually could not have gotten any far. You can actually get farther. That's pretty crazy work.
Whoa.
Okay, this is actually the secret fourth point of King's Row right here that you're seeing. Oh no, it's that's the other way. If you want to select story mission areas, it's the bottom left, because they made the PvE areas and then added them to the game, and then Nix, come on, come on, Nix.
My DPS trolling my GeoGuessr.
It's not Mandata. There she is. Come on. There you go. Right on the tip of the nose. There you go.
A little
Bada bing, bada boom. Guess made. Easy shrimple. Gordon. Gordy.
Gordy.
Yeah,
So
there it is.
Gordy is one of our friend's cats. Actually, Bluke's cat.
Bluke. That's Gordy is all around the world, around the world, around the world, around the world.
Nick's is really trying to fill in
Now-
the 30 minutes.
Look, that's you die slow on point if you've got point control. That's what you do. No, I think Nyx wins actually. No. Oh my god. Who's next?
I will go.
Oh, my
I
grumpo.
volunteer.
My grumpo take one for the team.
I was about to say, just put it on the chair.
Yeah.
First round's always a warm-up.
Nah.
Let's be real. First round's a warm-up. We're so back. Locked in for the first four, last four.
I really liked how long it took you to get the statue.
No, I wanted to get the face. I wanted to get right on the face.
Right. See, you started by actually on the statue.
No.
And
I was
then
on the
you left.
robot. I was on the robot.
Yeah, but you went like to third point.
I just had to make sure. I just had to make sure there wasn't a secret.
You could
other
see
robot.
first point in the background of the image.
No, I just had to make sure.
You just had to make sure.
I had to
make sure it wasn't the secret fucked up third option.
Exactly. What if there was like a secret fourth point of King's Run that
there
like,
is.
always just like
There is.
doesn't get used?
There is.
Oh, okay.
Genuinely, there
PvE.
is the PVE point.
No, exactly. That's why. There's two
You
other
didn't look
robot
at the PvE
sections.
point.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
I saw it in the back of my mind.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
Yeah,
of
that's.
course,
I
of
forgot
course.
about that. Yeah, I forget that Nyx is. Why can't you use your back of the mind powers during scrims, Nyx?
Don't work like that. It don't work when it's useful.
That's so true.
It don't work when it's useful.
My favorite map, not yet
Error.
added.
Oh, I know this point. No, I know where we are. I know where we are. Trust me, I know where we are.
Yeah.
That's right behind spawn in 8th point. Real.
I can sense it. No. Adorado. I love this map.
Honorado. I love this map.
Oh, we're so back.
My favorite character is the Reaper guy. He is very powerful. Special move, honestly, one of the best in the game. So he comes equipped with these 2 revolvers that take about 2 or 3 shots to actually execute a kill. This comes really in handy, especially when it comes in from the side. Okay.
I'm glad you said that's getting edited out.
Coliseo.
Oh, wait. This. I have a feeling.
I think I know where it is.
I have a feeling it's in the map if you go down. Like if you go down a little bit to the left.
No, it's bottom right. It's one of the shops. Yeah. Oh, yep. Nope. It's right inside that door.
Is it?
It's right. Yeah. It's because it's not on the other side because the other side is like a red color.
Yeah.
It's inside there. Yeah.
Ooh.
Lock in.
I really, because I was thinking it was either that building or it was the one that's right outside of that spawn to your right, and it would be in there.
Yeah, because this is a very like open and sunny map, and so there's not a lot of like
Indoor
dingy
space.
places.
Yeah.
But one of the only indoor spaces is
7. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's exactly where I thought it
Okay.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, it got 700 points for that.
Oh.
Damn.
Dude, I got 0 for my first
Yeah,
one.
deserved.
No, I was
Okay, I
locked
didn't
in.
even see what the
There's the fish statue. Like you could see a clip of it.
I
think it's the left side room, if I'm correct. Maybe.
the fish like the fountain in the middle.
Yeah.
It's just in the middle by Mega. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they recognize it. They
Yeah.
recognize
It's
it.
yeah. Yeah, Rose is right. It's on the left side.
Yeah.
No, that's the right side. That's
Other
the right
side.
side.
No,
It's
go,
other
go,
side.
go,
Other
go,
side.
go.
Other side.
No.
Because they're identical. They're mirrored there.
Yeah.
No, it's on the left side.
That's you. Why you lose a lot of points if you're that far away?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I guess I was hitting it right on the dime.
This is also left side of map. It's right by Mega. You can see the ice cream truck.
It's
Well, I guess that's the gelato truck, isn't it?
yeah. It's
Because we're in Italy, even though Italy's not a real country.
real.
Everything is the United States.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah. It's that building to the. It's the building to the left.
Keep going. Keep going.
Or left.
We're so close. We're so close. We're so,
No.
no.
Yeah.
Left.
Down.
Like
Literally,
like
just take a diagonal
like
angle.
southwest. No.
Like should have just
Yep.
Yeah.
No. Ooh, closer.
Little bit more.
Closer. Like you got to get right inside. Got to get inside.
go a little bit more left. Like,
Inside.
Yeah.
Little more.
That's
A little more.
that's far.
And like a little bit north. A little bit northwest. A little bit northwest. Nope.
You're going too far. You're going too far. Going too far. Yeah. Just stop. Just
Come
stop.
on. Just. That's close enough. Oh, you got to get like right on.
Wow.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I got it 4 times.
I know where this is. It's the actual Coliseum. It's one of those grates.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's on the left or right side though.
Yeah.
You have to rotate and peek inside. Because it's by it.
Yeah,
No, I think it's actually
it's that one.
yeah,
Is it
directly in the
one
middle.
Right where
Yep,
bots
there.
box
Yeah,
is?
Grumpo's got it. Grumpo's got it.
Like, yeah, right there. Right there.
Yeah,
Do a tiny bit to the right if you really want to be perfect.
that's gonna be close enough. Yeah.
That's 5,000. Yeah, that's fine.
Bingo.
All we need is 5,000. Oh, that's a spawn.
That's.
This is.
That's the other spawn.
I don't know if that's left or right side though.
I think it's left.
I don't think it's.
It's not actually in spawn, but it is it's the menu right outside of either point.
It's definitely the other one. It's not. I don't think it's this one at all. Yeah, I don't think it's
Yeah.
this one. I wish you could like do it where you could like angle it like a first person view because it was kind of hard to see some of these ends. But that's okay.
You don't want to know how much time I've put into find the object on some maps.
Find the object.
Yeah, I have them saved. You're so close. No, you went over it. You went over it.
I don't.
Yeah. Ooh,
Is
Yep.
it?
It's either this one or it's mirrored on the other side because these are also identical.
I can't tell. Oh, I think they realize that. Yeah, I think they're gonna check the other one.
Because it's
Oh,
okay.
right
Yeah,
on.
the gamble pays off. The gamble pays off.
I was like right on there too. Wow. Well, it's good. It's huge.
Pretty big.
Goated behavior.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Rose, do you want it, or do you want?
Sure. My grumpo.
Grumpington.
Discord's a lot easier to.
You can hear all the noise just transferring through these
Yeah.
headsets.
Not
It's
gonna
crazy.
lie, I was shaking that last one.
But because you can't tell if
'Cause they're
it's
identical.
left or right
Yeah,
because it's literally mirrored.
I could see that the was it like the handrails were blue and on the side that I was originally was red. So I knew
Oh,
that
I didn't
was
even
like
notice that.
blue. Yeah.
My
Oh, that's
Grumpo's so
different?
smart
Oh, it's different.
because technically, when you're in game, you're always blue team and they're always red team.
Oh.
But you're weird because you use different colors. But technically, there is a red and a blue side. It's just like TF2. So anyway,
I should have screwed.
Boom Fist.
And they say.
Hey, easy.
That's a colorful.
This is how fucking circuit.
Yeah.
Above. This is right above second point.
You could even say it's. Oh, never mind. Joke ruined. Not gonna say that. Joke ruined. No, I was gonna say it's. Like, I was gonna say it's right over like point A even, but point 2 would be point B.
Yeah. It's right above second point.
No.
No, come on. You can do it.
Hey,
You know where it is.
Hey,
Bang!
Hey, don't click right there. Hey, it's more to the right. Hey. No.
I think Rose is trying to cheat by listening to the peanut gallery.
Cheaters never prosper.
Nobody here but us chickens.
Someone doesn't have both earmuffs on.
Man. Oh, no. No, we're going to get no points. Second point. Bang! I deserve it.
What did Cleveland do? This is right outside second point, the end of second point. It's that room to the, like if you're coming attacker side, it's on the room on the left. You wrap that corner, it's on the left.
It's right there.
Yeah.
This is third point, but yeah.
Is it? Oh, there are 3 points on this map. My bad. It's like, okay, it's like right there.
Yeah, I don't know how exact. Yeah, bang!
Nice.
I mean, if you could see the guess in the point, yeah, okay, that's not bad.
Oh my God. Never beating the allegations. Rosewood would know where the one pink room is. Ooh, that's a challenging one.
This one actually might be an actual, I have to guess. It might be right there. It might be right there.
Yeah, no, I was going to say that's absolutely first point. I don't know where on first point, though.
Red brick and yellow. No, it's not. There's no red brick to the right.
Yeah, Rose has got it. It's like,
but it's angled. Like your face, you're looking coming out of attackers. No. No, it's not that either.
It's
no, it's not that. It's not that at all, actually.
It's somewhere around here. I can smell it.
I think it might be on the other side of them. Is it?
No, it's.
Is it right? It's right
Yeah, it's right there. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if the shadows lined up.
You lost 100 points.
No, that was 96 points, Nix. I know math isn't your strong suit.
Math is my strong suit. I was rounding. Bend over, buddy.
Oh,
that might be one of the side rooms right there.
That's got to be.
I want to see the hint again. I want to see the hint.
That's. It's either like it's on the border of first or second. It's either one of the new rooms from the redesign, the room right here on the right, or
Angle.
I don't think it's one of these rooms. I think it's the one.
Is it the one they added?
Underneath where Widow will sometimes sit. That's kind of the old. Okay. There was a challenge in, I think, Season 1 or the beta for getting kills while standing in this area. Yeah,
really?
yeah. And I remember it being, like, so stupid because they obviously designed it to be, like, where you are supposed to hold on that point. But it's just a terrible spot to hold, and you should, like, never be up there because there's no escape.
Right. There was no, like, stairs that could wrap down and go out. Like, They were coming at you and you were going at them.
Well, imagine if you're getting pushed and you're there, the only way to escape is to like push into them. So there's just like no actual safe route out. I didn't even see the.
Then they added Lifeweaver. That is.
Is that first point?
No, it's not first point. I think it might be early second point.
It could be early second.
I think it's early second point. I think it's by the stairs on the right.
It's not the. It could be the dress shop that you can kind of shoot through.
Oh, yeah.
It's too dark though.
No, but I think it might be one of those weird lighting things. Because there's no way it's anywhere on first point. Because first point is way too lit up.
It's inside though. I don't think it's third point. I don't think
the new room.
It could be one of the new rooms. I've like never gone in there because it's like, why would you ever go in there?
Sometimes I go in this room. Like if I get cornered when I'm on DPS and I get like
we're out of time. Out of time. No points.
Where was
first
it?
point, first point, first point, first point.
Oh,
Bang!
Wow.
Bang! I see. I'm used to night circuit, which has the lights on in there.
Night
Y'all
Circuit
ready to
for
see
real.
a true gamer in action?
Levon gave me.
I can't wait to see an addiction in action. That's what I'm saying here. Huh?
All right. Now we got all the cool people
Type.
on cam.
Real.
All right. I'm ready.
They should give Wavon an Overwatch 1 map.
No, it's Antarctic. They gave him a new one.
They should have given him like the most ancient map known to man that no one's seen in ages.
Giving him Hanamura, you know?
Give him Hanamura and blindfold him. See how he really plays.
Right. Know about what?
Oh.
Please.
That's got to be near the other spawn. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
to the left. I think it's to the left. He's going too far. He's going way too far. He's going way too far.
I didn't know it was
Oh, it's right there.
Q and E to rotate. It kind of threw me off for a second. And also, like, looking from a top-down view threw me off.
Yeah, it'd be different if there were. I guess that makes sense actually.
Yeah.
I was just to say if they were like trying to like. That's right there. No, it's too late in the back. Yeah, it's not there.
Yeah.
Oh, too late.
Mm. Funny.
Where are we?
Oh.
I like how it's all just gonna be a bunch of lights because they're not gonna come up with any actual points.
The one thing I love about Antarctic is all the shades of blue you have.
Where?
Where's Glavon taking us? Oh, we're on a different point now.
Wait, what?
I forgot Antarctic has
Oh, right,
3
they-
points.
Oh, but yeah, they're different maps.
Once the season starts, we're gonna have Antarctic down like the back of our hands.
All right. Is that it right there though? You can't.
No, the light is on the left side.
Probably.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is
wait,
on
wait,
the
wait,
other
wait,
side
wait.
of point.
Oh my God, oh my God, wait, 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 wait.
Oh.
There's no way.
That is so dumb.
There's no way.
The clutch.
There's no way. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's Mega on second map. That's second map. That's second. Yep.
Yeah, second. Or
Yeah, third map. That's what I meant.
yeah.
It's yeah. It's just
That's
right
not. I forgot what the names are. I know one of them sub level. That's it.
there. No, come on, make it specific, Levon. Come on, make it specific. No.
Oh.
Oh, he threw. He's throwing. My coach throwing my scrims. NA host.
NA host.
NA host. Holy. It literally. I bet you. It's.
That looks like.
That's not this point. Yeah.
No.
No, it's next point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Mm,
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the parallel. Nope.
I think it's the path. The pathway is right next to the point. If you are flanking from right side.
It's right there. He needs to go to the right a little bit, just a little bit more to the right, and it'd be perfect. It's yeah.
Yeah. Because he's old.
Addiction. Oh,
Oh.
I wonder where
Oh,
we are.
I wonder.
I wonder where we are.
This is crazy. We give him a 3-point map, and then it's just the easiest ones possible.
Bro, cheat the system.
I know.
You gotta know. You gotta back up a little bit. You gotta back up. You gotta back up. If you really want to do perfect, you gotta back up. See, I think with him, it said it has to be within 2 meters. If it's
Yeah.
not within 2 meters, it doesn't count. No.
Any
no.
less than 500 points doesn't count.
You gotta back up a little bit. You're too close. You are too close. Nope.
You are too close.
You gotta back up. Yeah. It's like little to the right too. You're not looking straight at the drill. I promise you. He can hear me.
Mm. Yeah.
I'm tied with Glavon. That's all I can say. Tied with Glavon. That's all I can say. I think that means something. I think
Yeah.
that's gotta mean something.
I think it means you know your maps. Or
I also got Kings Row.
yeah, you also got
I got Kings Row. I
you
feel like
got
that's not fair.
Scrim's Row.
I got Kings Row, and like one of them was literally the robot's face, or it was like the statue's
yeah,
face.
yeah.
There's no way I wasn't gonna take that.
What?
Oh my god.
Thanks for watching the pre-show, guys. Time for actual gaming time. Everybody loves us. I've been Glavon. This is Rose, Nix, and Grumpo.
Eastern Michigan doing the unthinkable.
Huge potential here.
He gets one, he gets two.
That is beautiful, beautiful front to back right there.
Up 3-1 Eastern. Looking good, feeling good. Life is good.
Welcome back to the stream, EMU. We are back, ready for some more Overwatch. I am Glavon, and I've got two very special guests this time, guys. We got two very, very special guests. Look who it is. Look at this. It's Vinny and it's Rose. We have the Vinyl L Dino, the Vinyl Dino, Vinny L Dino. There we go. There we go. We got Vinny and we got Rose. Yay!
Yippee!
We're looking forward to a great match today. We are against Ball State today, and this is our first TriCast, I think. The first TriCast that Overwatch has had, at least. It's going to be very exciting. We're going to get through our schedule real quick here. We're against Ball State today. Tomorrow, League of Legends against Toledo. And then again, League of Legends against Northeastern. COD against Northwood. And then Cincinnati. Everyone knows how much I love Cincinnati. We're COD one more time. And then, of course, next Tuesday, back to the one that you really care about, the one that's your favorite, Overwatch. You guys love Overwatch so much. But you know what? You got to tune into the other streams, too. You got to support them. I know they're not Overwatch. But, you know, you got to show the love. You got to show the love, guys. Anyway, let's move on to our standings. We are all 2-0 for our first four for Northeastern, Ball State, Kent State, and EMU. And then Miami, North Illinois are 1-0. And then Western Michigan, Ohio, and Akron, and Central Michigan 0-1. And then Bowling Green, Toledo, and the Buffalo are all 0-2. So hey, we're up there. We're doing well.
2-0 ain't bad.
It's truly. Can we see 0 on our right side the entire time? Do you think? Can we go undefeated? What are the odds? Vinny, I know. What are the odds?
You know, I'd like to see it happen. You know, it's going to be some tough competition, especially today against Ball State. They're also undefeated. You know, you don't go undefeated for no reason. It's going to be a fun matchup.
That is true. One of us is going to get knocked out of the undefeated here. And by one of us, I, of course, mean Ball State. We don't lose these. We don't lose Bomb Flats. We don't lose any other map either, right?
Correct.
All right, gamers. We have some time before the match starts. So let's take a look at our roster here. We've got Violet on the tank, Pushpin, and Dr. Rosenau on our DPS. Bluke and Indigo, our immortal backline. Truly, their comp of all time. I'm looking forward to it. I believe this time, last time it was Dr. Rosenau was our X Factor. I believe this time it is Pushpin being our X Factor. There he is. There's my beautiful Pushpin. Pushpin was honestly a force to watch last time as well, hitting a lot of rails on Sojourn. I'm excited to see what we do this time. I talked to the guys beforehand as well, and it sounds like we are going to be running that same comp. There's been no balance patches since the last time that we played, meaning that Hazard is still absolutely wreaking havoc on everybody. We're too good for that. That's what House and I decided. We're too moral for that. So we are going to be not playing Hazard. We're playing Zarya, Genji, Sojourn, and I believe our backline was Juno Brig, something like that.
That sounds correct.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what our backline is. They're beautiful. They're immortal. It's Blue and Indigo. They go together so well. Got our head-to-head. Violet and Droid on the tank, Rosenau and Bordy on DPS, Pushpin and Ghost, Bluke and Yankster, Indigo and Spencer. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it. Ready. We've got some time to kill. Just like scrims, games also like to start late. So we have a little bit of time to talk. So, welcome to the stream, guys. I get you for like an hour and a half of playtime. Welcome to my world. So anyway, guys, like I said, no balance patches since the last time that we saw. So it's going to be largely the same meta. I imagine same team compound of the enemy teams. These guys are very good. I imagine they're going to be playing Hazard. For those of you that don't know, Rose is our tank player for the JV team.
Hello.
Rose, what do you
Hello.
think of Hazard? Do you like playing against Hazard?
No. Hazard has caused me a lot of issues. Granted, you know, maybe Hazard has a different feel comparing in like higher rank lobbies than where we're at currently. I can say for a fact, trying to play Winston into Hazard is
it feels so bad.
a nightmare.
It does feel bad. It feels so
it's
bad.
really bad.
I for anybody else that doesn't know, I of course coach JV as well, so these are my JV players. I love them so much. Vinny's my main support, Rose is my tank. I made them run Winston into Hazard a few too many times. They didn't appreciate that. That's on me. That's on me, gang. But Queen into Hazard does feel pretty good, right?
Yeah, it felt a little more manageable to kind of deal with Hazard and to feel like you can get a little more value instead of just trying to like go for his backline and trying to do the backline race like you would if you're on Winston. Definitely on Queen, it feels like I can make more of an impact, especially like from my end, and also like it's Queen. My
Queen
favorite tank.
I love Queen so much, man. I love Queen so much. Vinny, do you like being blown up by Hazard?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, he's your favorite character. You love seeing the enemy team pick
very
Hazard.
vehemently despise Hazard, actually.
I think we're all in agreement that he needs to get knocked down a couple pegs. There was a patch today, which means that our VODs are gone, but it was not actually a balance patch. It was just DX11, no, DX12, DX12. Nobody else cares about it, but I have to say DX12 is out.
And skins.
Oh, and skins. Okay, sure.
Valentine's skins, baby!
DX12, yes, DX12. Nobody cares about DX12 because it's technical babble that nobody cares about. But anyway, we are ready to start playing some Overwatch. Let's get in here. Lijiang Tower. I thought it was going to be Nepal. I heard Nepal from a little fairy somewhere, and that little fairy lied to me. So going into Lijiang Tower, what are we expecting to see? We're gonna see our Zarya, we're gonna see our Hazard, I'm sure, and then everybody else just follows. It is Overwatch 2. It is basically made up of the tanks, and then everybody else plays for the tanks.
Yep.
We're gonna see what happens on our Lijiang Tower here. Going in game. Oh, we got player cams this time. There's Violet, and only Violet. Anyway, Mauga. Okay. We've got the Mauga into our counter comp against Hazard, our Zarya, our Genji, our Sojourn, and then Brig Juno, very classic backline. So this comp that Ball State is running is actually a little bit of a variation of the Mauga comp from maybe a meta or two ago. They're going to be charging in with Speed Ring, and as long as we can absorb that, we should be able to do pretty well. But let's see what's going on here. Rolling out, starting to get our poke in. What are we looking for? Dr. Rosenau going in with the bubble, not finding anything. Blue getting taken out by the Genji. The Mauga going in for the stomp. Violet using both bubbles, having to back away from that Mauga. That Mauga is absolutely beaming down our Zarya. The rest of our backline going down while we're distracted. Unfortunately, we're all are going to go down. That looked bad.
Yeah. I think losing Bluke early was very unfortunate, and I feel like Juno is a very essential part in this comp, especially when it comes to her healing output, and also the value you can get with speedring. So I feel like the unfortunate pick on Bluke was what kind of knocked everyone off.
Oh, definitely. We're looking to go in again here. We've got the bubble going in on Dr. Rosa now on the Genji. Unfortunately, he's just going to get left out in open space. Is he able to get out? He's barely able to go. Speed rank coming out from both teams. Enemy Mauga popping his shout. We're trying desperately to stabilize. Our comp is going to maybe struggle into them a little bit. Dr. Rosa now going in with the bubble again. Peeling the Mauga all the way back. Dr. Rosa now taking the entire enemy team's pressure and dying for it, but that does make a ton of space for us. The enemy Mauga coming back with a shout. Is it going to be enough? Our bubbles are not able to sustain. Everybody else going down. If that Mauga's not going down, we are going to be losing this. And I don't know how well our comp is going to run into this if they're able to just absorb everything with that Mauga.
Yeah, no, there's not a whole lot that they can really do against Mauga here. I mean, you've got the 2 bubbles coming out from Violet, but you know, a lot of the times you're going to want to give those to your Genji so you can get in and get that pressure going.
Speaking of which, we've got 1 bubble out. Both of our bubbles actually going out onto our Genji, but not really finding anything. We're half charge, trying to get in here, looking for any sort of angle. We're just getting poked out here. Ultimates are coming up on both sides. Bluke immediately ripping out the orbit. The overclock coming in from the enemy team. Are we going to be able to find any sort of value on them? Bluke desperately trying to stay away from that Mauga. Everybody staying up until the Mauga goes down. The beat comes out from the enemy team. Is it going to be enough to stabilize them? The Grav coming out, finding the Genji and the Lucio. It's going to be enough to win this fight, but is Pushpin going to go down with it? No, Pushpin is going to find the rail. Indigo is going to get the bash. 1 fight for EMU. That was good. That was good. We want to fight. It was close.
Yeah, no, it was a little shaky there. You know, Rosenau does go down early in that fight there, but getting that Juno ult up online, that ultimate's very powerful. Able to help them win that fight, that grabbing 2 of them.
The Blade coming out. The Blade is coming out with the bubble. Getting the Juno, we're trading our enemy Juno for our Pushpin. Indigo also going down. I don't know if Dr. Rosenau is going to be able to find another pick on that Genji. We are down our backline. Mauga taking out our Dr. Rosenau. Unfortunately, Violet just not able to put out enough damage into that Mauga with so much healing going in, even as a full charge Zarya. Pushpin trying to make some magic happen, trying to get some rails in, able to fade in that Genji, but is it going to be enough? Not quite. The stomp coming out from the Mauga to shut down that ultimate. Indigo just trying to get any sort of tick on the board, but not going to be enough. Dr. Rosenau also going down. That was a little rough. They were able to out tempo us with their with their ults there. We had to grab and I see little blue con stream there, a little distracted there. Our orbit and our grav came out, and I think they only beat for it. They were up on ults. They just had to come back and win 1 fight.
Yeah, no, it's tough when you go down in ults there. You know, you're taught, you know, play fast when you're down resources, but when you're up against that Juno and that Lucio, they have a lot more that they can use just to get in there quick, get you off your feet, make you have to play off your back foot. Makes it very hard to come back into any fight.
Yeah, a lot of what we're trying to do here is burst down as well, but it's going to be really difficult to do that if they have a Mauga. They are playing the hazard on this one, so our comp should do a little bit better. TPing out, getting that speed running in, going in to start our neutral phase on first fight here.
We are also off of Genji here, and we're now on the Reaper guy. My favorite character.
My favorite character is the Reaper guy. Dr. Rosenau having to fade out. We're trying to counter-comp them, but they are counter-comping us right back. If we keep, we're probably going to end up back on that Genji because of the comp that they're running now. Pushpin going down to the hazard from that wall. Trading out the Genji, though. Are we able to find their backline? Both backlines going down. It's just a mad dash to live anything here. We've got 1 bubble. Are we going to be able to stay alive? The Tracer recalling. Both backlines go down here, but they were able to just sustain a little bit easier with their comp here.
I think Violet staying alive is a very crucial part of that fight there. Gets to stay alive with that energy, could help them come to that fight really strong.
Oh, absolutely. If we're coming in here with at least half charge with both bubbles, if we can start something, Dr. Rose now going in, getting the bubble, trying to kill that Kiriko. Not able to find any sort of value. Going to have to back off. We don't have much to peel him out. Indigo taking a lot of poke there. Slowly taking our space on the point. Violet taking a ton of damage, but able to sustain through. Trying to build up our ults. The Pulse Bomb coming out, killing Violet. But we're trading out their Tracer in return. We're down our tank. Is it going to be enough? We're orbiting into their Kiri's ult. Is it going to be enough? That Hazard just dealing so much damage. If we don't have our Zarya to absorb that damage, I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. Luke trying to get anything, but we're just trickling down here.
Yeah, no, and it's tough when you lose your tank early on in the fight there. You know, it's not common that you see a tank go down to a Pulse Bomb, but when you're just taking so much poke, that Pulse Bomb's enough to take you down there in the end.
Yeah, if we get both of our bubbles out, and I'm going to assume that Ball State is tracking those ultimates here, it's going to be really difficult.
I also do feel that Hazard is also doing a lot here. Like, yes, you can get value with the bubbles,
The
but
Hazard
it's...
ult coming out. Is it going to find anything? That is a really big ultimate, and it is going to have our team go down, just like Rose was saying. It's not going to be enough. We're just going to have to die and reset for it. That Hazard is really... We have something we can do about it on most of our characters, but if they just hit us on rotation like that, it feels really rough.
You're really your only hope here for Eastern is that you're coming into this with an ult advantage. You're coming in with everything but Juno ult. All they've got is a beat and a blade to fight back. You got to make something happen with these ults here.
Yeah, we are going into final fight, popping the overclock, and Pushpin and Blue immediately going down to the flankers and the Hazard. Is it going to be enough? The beat coming out, we're just down to, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do much. Ooh. Okay, Ball State is looking really good. That was, I think what's going on is we're always a step behind, right? We roll out on a comp that's very specifically crafted to counter how Hazard plays, and they roll out Mauga. We didn't make any sort of swaps. We didn't make any sort of accommodation for it.
No.
And we kept trying to roll our same game plan. That's kind of what all we've been doing, I think, in scrims lately, is rolling that kind of counter comp to the meta. But if they're not playing meta, it doesn't mean much. We tried to make accommodations, make swaps for the next point, but if they swap then back to meta and we're off of ours, we're again a step back, they take point. We're just getting roasted by their flankers.
Yeah, I just think it's really unfortunate that, that EMU made the changes to try and, expect for a Mauga and then getting surprised with the Hazard. I think, like you mentioned, it did kind of put them on their back foot when it came to, not really expecting to be met with the meta. And then, they then had to reassess and then prepare themselves to, go into that fight, now knowing that there's a Hazard on the enemy team.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for you for the next point, or the next map, rather, against Ball State. We'll be right back for you.
그래서 이거 누가 대신에 money dance on a private jet 여긴 닿을 수 없는 거 올려 넣어버스 하늘 위로 떨어지는 별을 느낄 like demons 자식 날고 기는 것들은 전부 천했지 왜처럼 준 오들은 나의 밑거름 꽤나 좁아져도 눈에 시선은 어느새 풀려 숨죽여 Hey you, better you turn when I pull up Can't slow me down, down 나 끝이 없는 ride 멈출 수가 없잖아 소리 망설임 없이 주사 위로 여전히 예상 못한 곳으로 향하지 like we to go
time slows down when it can get no worse. I can feel it running out on me. I don't want these to be my last words. All forgotten, 'cause that's all they'll be. Now there's only one thing I can do. Fight until the end like I promised to. Wishing there was something left to lose. This could be the day I die for you. What do you see before it's over? Blinding flashes getting closer. Wish that I had something left to lose. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make 'em all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make 'em all fight.
Welcome back. We had a quick break for some tech issues, but we are back. We were doing a little bit of chatting during the break. That enemy team is going so fast. They are going so fast. That is Hazard, Tracer, Genji, Lucio, Juno. Wow. That is, I think, the fastest comp that you can run. I don't think there's actually anything faster that you can do.
I think you could argue that Ball might be able to go a little bit faster than Hazard, but even then, he requires a lot more coordination from the team compared to Hazard.
In terms of like actual like linear speed, yeah, Ball definitely is faster. But in terms of like being able to go, I think Hazard probably has him beat because Ball has a long like lead up time to do his slam and everything. When Hazard can just kind of go, and it's I do not envy my backline here because they are dealing with demons. They're absolutely dealing with demons. It actually reminds me a little bit of Overwatch 1 ball comp. It's looking like a ball comp, guys. It's looking like a ball comp because what they're doing is they're kind of like micro diving, I want to say, where they're not doing our traditional like 3, 2, 1 Winston Genji go super far backline dive, but like the Tracer will go for a cut angle and the Genji will be there as well, and then the Hazard will just go Genji dash, Tracer blink, and then you just blow up. Like what you just blow up there. And against our Zarya, we just have we take a lot more time to build up. Like we have to get the charge to be able to actually do anything on Zarya, right? Yeah. And we just kind of we're getting outpaced. We're getting really outpaced here. It'll be interesting to see if it continues to work for them on other game modes, because as we were saying during the break, Control is a weird game mode. We don't have a lot of space to work with, especially at Lijiang. Very close, dense, obviously very packed. I want to say that was Ball State's choice of map as well. So we lost first map. We should be able to pick this second one. So hopefully we're a little bit more comfortable on it. We know what Ball State is trying to do now. That Mauga was definitely a curveball. I don't think any of us were expecting that.
We are looking at Scrim's Row.
My favorite. Looking at the Hazard again with the Genji, Sojourn, Ana, and Kiri against our classic lineup, but onto the Cassidy rather than the Sojourn. We'll see if Pushman keeps that. Probably just to help to deal with some of the flankers. They're off of the Tracer, though, onto a Sojourn. We're definitely playing into Ball State. Ball State's playing their own game here. We'll see if it continues working. as we set up for our first point. Trying to find an angle. Dr. Rose now going in with the Genji, trying to find a pick on them. Getting walled in by the Hazard, and that's going to be a devastating first blow. We are just going to have to back out here and wait for our Genji to respawn before we can actually do anything. We are full charge, but we're down our bubbles. If our Zarya gets pushed here, Zarya's going to go down. We're unfortunately not be able to stabilize here. Dr. Rose now unfortunately getting picked again out of spawn. We just need to reset and regroup in spawn here. Ball State is not a team that we want to mess with. We need to be playing this very smart, very, very, very tight, because any sort of mistakes Ball State's going to punish us for.
Yeah, I feel like especially with Hazard's wall, if you know, are in a tight area, you can just easily get walled off, and then your team can't see you anymore, which then can lead to possibly getting picked, and is a really unfortunate loss for EMU.
And just like that, Indigo's getting picked by the wall, just like we were saying. But we do take out the enemy Hazard. Unfortunately, both of our backline are going to go down. Is it going to be enough? Are we going to be able to stabilize? Doesn't look like it. Pushpin not going down. Pushpin living. Is it going to be enough? We're walking on this point. They are giving space. We are full charge, and we've got our Genji there. Our backline does respawn faster, and that is probably going to be first point for us. Hazard coming back. Are they going to look for a touch? Are we going to be able to respond to it? The Nano coming out on the enemy Hazard. Is it going to be enough to find a pick? Dr. Rose now going down to the enemy Genji. Hazard very, very low. Getting a ghost dash on Pushpin. Genji getting out. Violet, not moment anymore. Violet getting pushed out, having to back up to spawn, but keeping that charge. That was, we got ticks. We got ticks.
You know, any progress that you can get here is going to be good. You know, it sets you up. You're not going to get a draw here.
Big ults coming out. Both the Kitsune and the Orbit coming out, tearing it down. Dr. Rose now getting a pick on that backline. No backline from the enemy team. We still have our Brig up with Rally. Is it going to be enough? Stabilizing, evening it out. Violet with full charge. Indigo still up. Indigo just dueling a Hazard and living because Indigo. And that's going to be first point for EMU. This is good. This is good.
Yeah.
This is, we didn't take too long on that. We're finding our rhythm. We're doing well.
Look, there's a reason that we call them the Indigo.
That's so true. So true.
You know, they managed to pull off these plays that it really doesn't seem like anybody else ever can.
Brig should not be able to dual Hazard. That's
Absolutely
not a thing
not.
that should happen. Now, granted, they did have some help from Violet, but you know, I'm never going to give up an opportunity to just absolutely. What's the right word? There's a word in my head that I don't want to say on stream. To give a lot of compliments to my Indigo. Dr. Rose now pulling the blade out, getting that Sojourn maybe, unfortunately, too stable in that room with their backline. Dr. Rose now and Bluke getting traded out. Violet is able to take down the enemy Genji. Our Rally coming out. Just trying to stabilize our tank. Is Pushpin going to be able to duel this Hazard? Maybe with the bubbles and the packs. Is it going to be enough? Stabilizing our DPS. No ults on Ball State's side. We do have our High Noon. Dr. Rose now taking a lot of damage from that. The wall coming out, the wall going down. Is it going to be enough? No. Hazard able to de-peak. The Nano coming out. All we need to do is just walk away from it, and live, absorb that Nano. Trying to find that Pharah. Everybody getting low. Trading Dr. Rose now once again, unfortunately, for their Hazard. Is it going to be enough to keep us stabilized? This is a very long fight, ladies and gentlemen. I need to take a breath. Indigo and Violet finally backing out. Is this going to be the end of the fight? Stabilizing, maybe. Setting ourselves up for a very long poke duel here. Violet barely living with all of our charge. Hazard and Pharah coming in, getting a 3K. That's going to be the end of the fight. I can finally take a breath.
You know, there was never really just an end to that fight there. You know, a lot of ults invested there. You got some good cart progress there. You're about 2/3 of the way there to third point. You know, the Pharah switch from Ball State is interesting. It seems like it's working for them. Able to stop EMU in their push there.
We do have a lot of ults coming up from the enemy team. The Kitsune coming out. We don't have our Orbit to answer it. Dr. Rose now and Violet immediately going down. They're only investing that one ult. It's going to be enough to win that fight. They're staggering us out, and that's a fight done before it even really starts.
Yeah, you know that's great for Ball State there. You only using one ult to win that fight. You know, EMU, you're looking going in with both support ults. You're going to build Grav in this fight. Depending on how it goes, you could build up a high noon. I'm not sure how much that's going to do in this fight, though.
We are trying anything that we can to just get the ult advantage here. If we can just have Dr. Rosa now stop getting picked, it's not always his fault. He's doing what he is set out to do, but they are just absorbing it so well, and he is getting absolutely punished for it. It does not feel good. The orbit coming out from Bluke. Are we going? Ooh, that's a big purple. Trying to focus down a target.
All coming out from Hazard from Ball State. Also, as well as the OC from the Sojourn.
It is going to find 2 on us. We are getting cart progress here. I know any cart progress at this point is going to be important for us. We are just staggering ourselves out. They are going to just stagger the absolute daylights out of our pushpin. Unless pushpin is goated and simply gets out. Go pushpin! Run! Run pushpin! Pushpin does end up going down. It's going to be a stagger. We're just going to have to look for a touch here.
You know, it's really tough to die that late. Not much that you can do there if you're pushpin. Cass, unfortunately, one of the less mobile characters in this game. So it's an early pick onto Violet there. That's going to be tough for them to win this fight.
And that's a C9 that I see, ladies and gentlemen. They are all going to have to back up. Are we going to be able to walk through? They're down their Pharah. We do have Grav coming up. Are we going to be able to do anything with this? Dr. Rose now trying desperately to get clutch it in. Indigo not able to make it to the cart. Pushpin rolling in barely just to die. Bluke trying to get the touch. The Nano and the Kitsune coming out. And Violet's just never even going to be able to get Grav off there, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think having both support outs come out from Ball State to kind of keep EMU from touching that cart in overtime was honestly what kind of stopped our push, as well as building Hazard ult to be able to stop Violet in her tracks and, you know, prevent her from being able to touch.
That Hazard ult didn't actually, at least I didn't see it actually stick anybody, but it still got a ton of value because it popped our bubble, it popped our rally, and then that they have to do that to be able to live. If they get caught out by Hazard ult, they're cooked. They're absolutely cooked. So it had to come out.
I think I was watching the stream like right as it went into overtime. I'm pretty sure I saw that, you know, Violet unfortunately did get trapped like right on the corner.
Oh, did the bubble not block it?
I don't think so.
Ooh, that's unfortunate because that's part of the reason we're playing Zarya here is to be able to deal with that ultimate. Because I know, especially on Queen, does not feel good, and it doesn't feel good on anybody to get rooted in place and shot in the head. But if we're not getting the value out of the Zarya bubbles like that, that's going to be really difficult.
Yeah.
Rolling out the same team comp. They're rolling out on a Widow instead of, I believe they had a Sojourn instead. Pushpin dropping the cheeky little I see you. We know that they're Widow. They know that we know that they're Widow. You know what? It's good to see that our spirits are up. We're doing well.
Yep.
We hold this first point.
Yeah, I don't expect them to stay on Widow here for long. Just looking for an opening pick, seeing if they can get something to just steamroll this fight a little quicker.
And it looks like we might be getting angle maxed here. JV should know this well. If that Hazard is able to get an angle on the backline. Dr. Rose now trying to get something on the backline, but it's not going to find anything. Only pushing cooldowns out.
Violet unfortunately going down to the Sojourn. Very unfortunate pick, losing our tank this early. As well as Pushpin getting taken down by the Sojourn.
And that angle maxing is just going to be too difficult. Violet getting picked out early here is just a devastating pick for EMU. Amazing for Ball State. That is exactly what they want. If we don't have a tank, there's not much we can do. We have to back all the way up to first spawn, holding. We're not even going to be able to hold the choke of first. Dr. Rosa now on a cheeky little flank. I don't know if it's going to do anything against this team. We unfortunately have not been finding a lot of success with our Genji this game.
Ball State building Rush quite fast, actually.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
I know that.
Which will end up being unfortunate for EMU and how much value that Ball State can get out of a Kiri Rush alone. And also getting close to building up a Nano as well.
That far, almost going down to Pushpin's shots. Dr. Rose now again looking for that flank. They do have Kitsune here. They're going to try and just get as much ult progress or cart progress as they can before they rip that ult. And here comes the Kitsune coming out of Ball State for our orbit. matching both, and that's going to be the Hazard ult coming out, getting everybody on EMU, and that may very well be King's Row. I don't know if EMU is actually going to be able to touch here with how much space Ball State is taking here. That was
scary. I'm not even in the game, and I was scared. Seeing a nano hazard come flying at me, I could only imagine was a very scary sight to see for EMU.
Look, if they can't get the touch here, they do have an ultimate advantage. They're coming in with 4 ults compared to Ball State's just 2.
We are popping out our rally, but unfortunately that Pharah is on an angle. We're just not able to deal with it. Violet taking down their Kiri with her, but unfortunately also dying, and that's going to be Ball State winning King's Row as well. That Ball State knows what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. They're playing their game. The problem with our approach to playing this comp is that we are assuming that everyone is going to be playing kind of a standard Hazard comp, which is a safe assumption, but it is still an assumption. And what we're getting punished for now is Ball State has cooked up something different. And on paper, maybe it's not as good. But Ball State are good players. They know what they're doing. That Pharah is giving us problems. And we're just not finding the picks from sending our Genji into the backline with our bubbles that we are supposed to be finding on this comp. I know that they've been finding a lot of success within scrims, but Ball State's just a different animal.
Yeah, it's also really unfortunate that Ana was getting value off of her purples, and
that was a massive purple.
Yeah.
We're talking about when Luke orbited on high ground, landed a massive purple. It just stopped our push entirely.
Yeah. I feel like even with the changes that, Orbital got recently, because I know it doesn't last as long, I think.
It's 2 seconds less, and it keeps getting some numbers just taken off it. Fundamentally, it's the same, but it's just a little bit worse. Still huge, though.
Yeah, it's still a very, impactful ult, but when you just have an Ana that's just hitting her nades, it doesn't really do a whole lot. It's just really unfortunate that, EMU is facing a little bit of a struggle with the Ana, especially with their purples.
Yeah. One of the things that we actually do on JV that is a very good counter to Juno ult is we hold our Queen ult for it, because not only can Ana throw a really good nade, if you have a really good Ana that can hit those nades, but you can just send a Queen flying through it. It's one of the only ultimates in the game that really beats Juno ult. And that's how we've been doing it. Rose has been doing a fantastic job with actually countering the Juno ults like that. And we can see Ball State is applying basically the same principle. If Juno ult gives you a lot of healing and some damage boost. If you're suddenly only taking damage boost and you're not getting any healing from it, and you're not getting healing from anywhere else either, Ball State knows we're all going to be standing in it. One nade is going to blow us all up. It hurts. It really hurts. That Pharah was not fun to play into. Pushpin did the best he could, but these days, hit scan doesn't really counter a Pharah, especially at this level where Pharah, on paper, does suffer into hit scan quite a bit, right? If your Pharah is just sitting out in the middle of nowhere, you hit scan, you beam her down, she's fine. At this level, Pharahs know not to play like that. And if you are relying on hit scan to take down your enemy Pharah, there's not a whole lot that you can do. So we have a Cassidy that's on paper to deal with the Pharah, but it's just not enough. It's not enough.
It's very interesting to see how Pharahs play, especially in our elo for JV, and then comparing it to what you'll see here and when it comes to our varsity players. Being able to see that different play style from plat to masters, you can tell and see a difference between a plat Pharah that doesn't really know what they're doing and can get shot down by a Sojourn in comparison to a Pharah that knows how to player angles, make kind of work around that kind of issue.
Yeah, a really good Pharah is one of the least fun things to play into. It's very annoying. Very annoying. We are going on to New Junk City, and it looks like they're keeping the Pharah. It's an interesting pick on New Junk City.
Take TP, we no troll.
Dr. Rosenau not going to troll our TP. Big TP coming out, switching back to the Tracer to blink back in, keeping pretty much the same thing.
They're running Queen.
Enemy team is running Queen into. They know that we're running Zarya, but their flankers are just in it to win it, taking our backline out before we can even meet them on the front line. Violet going down. Unfortunately, they are just so hard in there. We didn't even our backline, even though we TP'd, our backline was not there before their front line got into our spawn.
Yeah, no, it's tough to get off the back foot when your back line is facing off against the enemy team's entire team. We managed to trade out Tracers, but Ball State able to just get everyone else way too quick.
Dr. Rose now looking for a flank, trying to get some angles, trying to make them force point, but unfortunately it is going to cost Luke, Violet, and Pushman. Indigo trying to get in there as well. Fortunately, it's not going to do anything. Not able to find anybody to take with us. All 5 of us going down, unfortunately, and they are building that overclock quick.
Yeah, no, it's... as Tracer, one of the things you can do is try to put some pressure on the point, try to draw them back, give your team a bit more room to play with, but in Ball State, they're able to just take out the front line that's left there, turn around, take out those flankers that went onto the point.
Luke almost going down. Pushman taking out the enemy Lucio. Dr. Rose now, again, just like Vinny was saying, trying to get some pressure on that point, alleviate some of the pressure from the front line, see if we can walk in. Going into overtime, just looking for touches here. We need to find some sort of pick. Dr. Rose now going down to the enemy Tracer. Unfortunately, are we going to be able to find anything? If we are able to walk over this Queen, we might be able to find something. We are Zarya.
Overclock coming out from Ball State, and it is very unfortunate that EMU just kind of got swept.
What's the opposite of it's everywhere? It's nowhere.
It's nowhere.
That overclock got one, and that's all it needed. Everybody else just going down. Trying to spread out on our angles here. Are we going to be able to find something? We are looking at a Queen ult, but really all we have is Pulse Bomb, High Noon, 2 of the worst ults in the game, and then Rally. Are we going to be able to do anything here? Dr. Rose now getting picked again by that enemy Sojourn. These rushes have been just too big.
Yeah, no, they're playing so much faster than we are. EMU is really just trying to play off their back foot. It's really hard to do that and find success doing it.
I should say at this point that Ball State is one of the best teams around. They are a tier 3 team. They are above what we normally would be playing in other circumstances. The big grab canceling that Queen ult isn't going to be enough. The beat coming out, Rally coming out from our team. Are we going to stabilize it? Violet did find the Tracer. The enemy Queen going down. Are we going to be able to take this momentum and kill that Sojourn? Maybe. We just need to cap this point.
Dr. Rosenau unfortunately getting picked from the Sojourn, but I think we were able to cap the point even with the unfortunate pick.
That is all we need. As long as we control that point, we win the game. Like I'm always saying, it does not matter how many times you die as long as you get that point. But we are just playing low ground here. The Lucio rolling out and just choosing to reset. Interesting. I'm going to assume that was an intentional reset because I would not expect a player at this level to just fall off the map. Unfortunately, Dr. Rose now once again going down to that Sojourn. It's just... We're not making enough space while we are distracting that Sojourn, and we're just going to go down to that Axe as the enemy Queen kills. I believe that was 4. Ooh, we're back up on that overclock and Pulse Bomb and another rush.
You could see from Violet's POV, she can do nothing but just hold S. She can't get that pressure, especially when her backline goes down. Not much you can do against a Queen who has that support, has all of her cooldowns up, ready, just running you down.
This is again a very fast comp between the Queen shout and the Lucio speed and then rush. Ooh, EMU needs to go at Mach 9 because these guys are going at Mach 8. Are we going to be able to? Our backline going down. Blue getting picked by that enemy Tracer. The overclock coming out, finding Violet, and Queen also finding our Genji, and it's just going to be a cleanup on Junk Yard, I believe this is. and that's going to be point 2 for Ball State. It's looking rough for EMU. Are we going to be able to come together and make something happen here? They do have their rush up and their pulse bomb. We're bringing out the Torb. You know what? I like it. I like it. I think it's real. That Tracer is a problem. It needs to be dealt with.
I don't disagree. You know, Torb, one of the best characters to deal with flankers. That turret can catch them off guard, can really eliminate those angles, let you know that they're coming.
A very interesting rush. I think, was that a rush backwards from our spawn into the point? I didn't quite see where it went, but unfortunately we are going to lose our backline, only trading out their Lucio. Pushpin trying to deal with that Tracer, but that Tracer just knows what they are doing. Not sure if it's going to be enough. Looking into third point here, we have our orbit and our high noon. Are we going to be able to find something with it coming up on rally? But I see a Queen ult coming up here. Ooh, we don't really have much to deal with it.
You know, the most you really got to deal with it here are Violet's bubbles, and at best that's 2 people you're able to cleanse of that purple.
I feel like with the way that Ball State has been playing tonight, I am surprised that they Queen ulted. I would expect Ball State to probably wait for the orbital to come out from Bluke. But, you know, maybe that's just been how I've been taught how to deal with it, but...
That I would have expected the same thing, quite honestly. They don't have anything to deal with our orbit now, unless they just think that they can just ego us. Maybe they just are playing around to back out of the orbit. Not really sure. We should be able to find some sort of value here, because they don't have anything to deal with it.
We are going into this fight with 3 ults. We have Grab going into this fight with Orbital. So we will see how this goes for EMU.
Dropping down, putting some pressure on the point, able to get the flip.
And unfortunately, exactly what we thought was going to happen happened. That enemy team is just so fast. We orbit, and they're gone. They flip the point on. They let us take the point and flip it, and we just need to hold it now. They're just too confident in their ability to retake it. If that Queen is able to go down, the enemy beat coming out, rally coming out for us, the grab coming out, are we able to find? We trade out Pushpin for the enemy Lucio. Indigo, unfortunately, going down. Violet going down. It's just going to be Dr. Rosa now. And it's not going to be enough. And that's going to be Ball State capping third point of this is our final map. And that is going to be 3-0 for Ball State. Unfortunate. It just... Ball State is so fast that there's just... they're just on a different level. There's so little that we can do if they have already made, executed, and are moving on to their next fight before we even start planning our first fight. That's basically what I saw here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It just, they're so fast.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I feel like you can't really be too disappointed in this loss, just knowing how good Ball State is.
Oh, absolutely.
Obviously, you would have, loved to be able to show a bit more fight, maybe take a couple of maps here and there, stay in that undefeated tier, but
if there's anybody that we're going to lose to, I would like it to be Ball State, because they're on a different level. I know that the team was expecting this to be a rough game, and for us to be playing up a bit. I know that they are confident in what they've been doing, and that Ball State is a heavily recruited team. And you know what? We pick from our own people, guys. These guys are EMU through and through. They are here for EMU. They're not going to jump ship for some other esports program just because they throw in more money.
Listen, he said it, not me. We're just innocent bystanders.
I love you guys. I love you, everybody that did that.
Bystanders in this.
But yeah, Ball State is just so fast that we are not able to really match what they're doing. They also didn't care about the meta. They played Hazard. They played Hazard, but they didn't one-trick Hazard like pretty much everyone else is doing, which means that our counter comp and our plan around what we're trying to do didn't work. And that's a difficult situation to be in. And that's a situation that we just need to avoid as we're scrimming, because we can put everything we can into this comp, but if we get counter comped or we get against something that we just don't know how it plays, like those looked like comps that were familiar-ish. We recognized kind of a queen comp, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that was a little bit different with the Tracer and like the Pharah on King's Row. I haven't seen a Pharah in a long time. A lot of just curveballs getting thrown at us, right?
Yeah.
That you got to be able to just think so quickly on your feet and have some sort of plan to be able to deal with it. That I'm very proud of what EMU put up. We took some points off of them, which is a lot to say for a tier 3 team. Like we put up a fight. We did get 3-0'd, unfortunately, but I'm totally fine with it, because you know what? The worst is over. Everybody that we play now, we should have a significantly better fight with. Ball State, I believe I was on the team when we played Ball State. I don't know if I ever actually played Ball State. I don't quite remember. I may have been on bench for it. But we've seen Ball State before. They're really good. They're really good. But that was a good game. They should be proud of what they did.
Yeah, for sure. I think EMU did put up a very good fight against Ball State. It is unfortunate that, we did lose this match. But, considering, how Ball State is as a team, I do think they, like you said, should still be proud considering the amount of progress they made. They were able to get progress on Ball State. And, I think them as a team made a lot of significant advancements considering how Ball State is as a team. And I genuinely think that, considering, don't focus on the negatives and focus on the positives of the match and kind of go back in the VOD and just learn and prepare for their next match.
Absolutely. I think they are going to have some very good VOD material for there. I'll be interested to see what our players actually think of that game. I'll probably talk to them a bit after the stream, see how they felt. I know it's always rough getting 3-0'd, but they have a lot of heart. They're going to bounce back from it. They're going to come back next week. And you know what? It's a best of 5 tournament. We're going to 4-0. We're going to 4-0 them. We're not even going to 3-0. We're going to 4-0.
Best of 5 is first to 3.
I know. Yeah. I know what I said.
I believe we're looking to go to the schedule here, see what's coming up for EMU Esports here in the coming days.
Anyway, we've got today, you saw in Overwatch, Eastern Michigan versus Ball State. Wonderful game. Tune in next week for more Overwatch. You guys love Overwatch. Overwatch is the best one. But tomorrow, we've got League of Legends, EMU versus Toledo. And then Saturday, we've got, again, League of Legends, EMU versus Northeastern. And then Monday, you get back-to-back COD against Northwood and Cincinnati Academy. I love Cincinnati. Everybody knows how much I love Cincinnati. Look, sometimes you got to send a message. You just got to send a message.
It's always about Cincinnati with those guys.
Look, Cincinnati was a life-changing experience for me. Okay, anybody out there that's an EMU student that's not in esports, come join esports, because then maybe you'll get sent to Cincinnati and you get to POG at a Hippo with your fellow tank player, and that's all that happened in Cincinnati. Officially.
You helped out a charity down there.
Yes,
and you got paid to do it.
Yeah, that's what we went. We forgot why we even went. We went to Cincinnati to help out a charity. Got paid for it. It was awesome. For Gamers for Giving. Gamers Outreach is the charity that ran it. Gamers for Giving is the event that they also run. Super cool. You guys should check it out if you haven't looked at it before. I've unfortunately been told to wrap it up. As much as I would love to keep sitting here yapping about Overwatch, I will be here next week, Jaden. That is correct. I will be here next week, regardless of what happens. I will be sitting here at 8 p.m. yapping, regardless of if anybody else is in this room. The lights could be off. The stream is dead. I will sit here and I will stream to myself. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. It's my special guests, Vinny and Rose. Give them. Can we light up the chat for them? Light up the chat with Vinny and Rose.
Oh boy,
they did a fantastic first job for the first time casting. Would love to have you guys back. If I believe we are going to have House again next week, so we'll have some more very hard-hitting House analysis. And we'll see if we can maybe we can flame Dr. Rosa now again with House. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm Glavon, Vinny, Rose. Bye. See you next tomorrow. Tomorrow for different casters. See you next week. Bye. Bye.
When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind.